that we're still breathing and smelling and tasting and drinking mocha lattes. And for a 12-year-old who has ghost sight, well, let's just say most ghosts are less than thrilled to meet me. The Ghost Rules, compiled by Elwood McGee. 1. When someone dies, they have to choose to stay on Earth or move on to the next life. This is the biggie. Every single person has to make this choice when they leave the world of the living. How many people stick around? I have no idea. They don't do ghost roll calls, but it's safe to say there are probably a handful haunting the homes on your street. There might even be one drooling on you right now. 2. Ghosts who stay on Earth are confined to the property where they lived when they died. So, if you lived in Topeka, Kansas, but died in a skiing accident in Switzerland, you'll still spend your afterlife roaming around your house in Topeka. Why? I don't have the faintest idea. Take it up with the big boss after you die if you're so curious. 3. Ghosts are supposed to stay invisible, but can uninvisible themselves every once in a while in emergency situations. Ghosts are invisible creature things, but in a pinch, they can reveal themselves for a second or two. Anything more than that is too much of a strain. They'll spend hours recovering in some kind of dead sleep where they hover in one place with their eyes closed, swaying like they're listening to some inaudible ghost song. Yes, it's as weird as it sounds. The older ghosts rarely follow rule number 3. They're the ones who accidentally appear for a split second at the foot of your bed, staring with a confused look while you're trying to fall asleep. But they don't mean anything by it. They probably just wandered into your bedroom looking for the espresso machine. 4. Ghosts can communicate with the living. Kinda. Most ghosts don't care enough to try to talk to us. When they do, it comes out as moaning or howling. I promise it's not as scary as it sounds. If you could see the way ghosts look when they're howling, you'd either be on the floor laughing or super grossed out. Kind of like the first time you saw an elephant pooping at the zoo. 5. A ghost isn't supposed to interact with stuff when the living are around. It's true, ghosts can drift through most walls and ceilings, and people, which will never not be disgusting. But they can also touch things and move objects around. They just aren't supposed to do it when we are nearby. And, shocker, the older ghosts are too far gone to know what they can or can't drift through, and too oblivious to notice if there's someone around. Thus, furniture moving at night and knocked over picture frames. Seriously, they're the worst. 6. If a ghost chooses to move on, they keep their memories of life on Earth for all eternity. But if they stay, their memories fade over time. Eventually, they're stuck here, haunting their former home, without any idea why. This might seem nice. You could be thinking, wait, so I can stick around forever and forget all the bad stuff that ever happened to me? Sign me up. Well, hold your dead horses. Sure, you'd forget the bad memories. But you'd also say goodbye to the good ones, and the ones in between. The everyday stuff, like hearing your dad laugh at a car commercial, or the way the first sip of hot chocolate tastes, or the feeling of triumph when you finally finish a 2,000-piece puzzle. Those in-between memories are enough to make most people move on to the unknown, because those are the memories that really matter. I didn't used to see it this way. But I guess things changed when I lost someone I cared about. Because when you lose someone, those in-betweens are the first memories to vanish, and the ones you most want back. So, who made the rules? No idea. Who makes sure they're followed? It's a mystery. The ghosts don't seem to care that much, and honestly, I don't either. I never asked to have ghost sight. I didn't want to learn their secrets, but now I see them, and they're everywhere. You'd think it'd only be crowded in neighborhoods with lots of old houses, or big apartment buildings where a ton of people have lived over a ton of years. But you have to remember that the part of town where the mall sits now, someone's farmhouse was on that land a long time ago. Same with the grocery.